Why do we think it's not okay to have a bad day? Entrepreneurship or building a business or just trying to improve on your life, it's hard. And as a result, sometimes I just can't be bothered. Hey everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm talking about why it's okay to have a bad day, maybe 2 or even a week, but I want to reassure you and remind you that it's okay and you shouldn't be putting pressure on yourself, because whether you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, or someone who is just trying to improve their life, it is physically not sustainable to be productive, motivated, and hustle 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's not achievable and it doesn't exist. Because if you're starting anything in life thinking you need to be 100% all the time, I promise you that is the formula to your own burnout. So let's address and take a look at what we are constantly exposed to every single day on social media. And that is this perfect picture of what an entrepreneur's life should look like. And unfortunately, to those who are new and aspiring, you may believe that this is the level that you need to achieve every single day without failure. And I'm here to tell you that this is not the case. But first, let's take a look at this false representation of what this perfect picture looks like.
Now, as entrepreneurs, there's this expectation image that we all need to wake up at 5 a.m, hop out of bed with smiles on our faces while we sip on that oatmeal latte, preparing ourselves mentally for a very productive day. We dive straight into our Zen-like meditation, followed by our early bird gym workout, and after that no pain, no gain, killer gym session, we of course hop into our sports car, straight into the office and begin closing business deals left, right and centre. 5 hours later, after making an easy £1 million, we shovel down our chicken Caesar salad, which is washed down with a glass of lemon and herb cucumber water. We then head home, say hello to the family, crack open that laptop for another 2-3 hours of hard work, finally finishing by hopping into bed, and as soon as our head hits the pillow, that alarm goes off and we're ready to go again the next day.
So there you go, the perfect picture of what an entrepreneur's life should supposedly look like. Certainly if we believe everything we see on social media and many of the motivational videos that we have on YouTube, where they tell you you need to hustle hard, work 18 hours a day, no sleep, no food, and resting is only for the weak.
Spend the rest of your natural life waking up and going after it.
But in reality, it's not like that. I mean, who actually has time to wake up, meditate, drink a fancy low-fat coffee, stretch, read out affirmations, and perform deep breathing exercises?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't know about you, but the first thing I'm doing in the morning is I'm dealing with the toilet situation. I'm then making an awful cup of coffee.
As I taste shit.
I'm dragging my shattered body down to the gym, just hoping I make it back in time for the school run. And that's reality. And sometimes my mornings don't go to plan. And as a result, I even have to reschedule some of my meetings because I'm not in the right headspace. That's life, and I'm okay with that. So to give you an example, and perhaps you can relate to the following. For me personally, I have crash periods around every 3 weeks where I just hit a wall. And on these days, I'll wake up and my body literally says, nope, I'm not doing a single thing today. Both mentally and physically, I'm switching off, and it's saying you can either join me or you can fight against me. Now over time I've learned to listen to my body and not fight against it, because before, when I used to feel like this and I couldn't be bothered, I would feel different emotions such as, feeling guilty that I'm not able to function like a machine all the time, because when I scroll down on my social media feed, it seems like everyone is working and hustling hard all the time. Therefore, why should I get a break? It causes that feeling of competition, which is crazy really, because the only race we should ever be running is our own. And I would also try to override my body needing to rest, almost like a self-hack, where I'd go through the motions hoping that my productivity would still be the same. And quite frankly, I was always kidding myself, because no matter how many times I went through the motions of heading down to my office, opening my laptop, sitting there with a coffee and started writing, replying to emails, even working on projects, it only ever ended in procrastination, scrolling through social media, or zoning out looking into space. But again, I really want to stress that having a bad day is okay, and you should welcome them, because once that bad day is gone, that is the starting point again to your productivity. I'll explain it like this. If you're dieting for a week, a month, or even a year, you will eventually plateau. So you need that cheat meal to come in to spark your metabolism, and the following training session, you'll burn more fat, you'll gain more muscle. It's exactly the same as having a bad day. You need to have it in order order to start again. Okay, so to wrap this video up, I would like to share with you my 3 top tips on how you can help yourself embrace those bad days, opposed to feeling guilty about them. So tip number 1, get yourself out for a 30-minute walk, around a nice park or in the country, and listen to a podcast or Audible book, ideally on mindset or self-development. If the day didn't go to plan, then walking will release your endorphins. The podcast and Audible book will allow you to continue learning. Therefore, you will feel more productive, getting you ready for the next day. Tip number 2, and that is relax and plan. So what does that look like? Well, to me on a bad day, one of the things I will do in order to speed up my recovery process is just run a hot bath. Perhaps some bubbles and candles. I'm not admitting to anything there, but then totally just switch off, for 30-40 minutes. This really helps me to reset and clear my mind. After that, once I'm out of the bath, normally towards the evening, I'll then sit down my diary and simply start planning for the next day or perhaps the day after to what needs to be done. This helps with getting my head back in the game and ready for that next productive day. Finally, tip number 3, and that is become a part of an accountability group. They are priceless. The value you will get from joining a group of like-minded people who are willing to support you, pick you up through the hard times, and share experiences will be so valuable and will help your journey, especially on those bad days. I would love to know how you overcome any bad days that you have, any tips or tricks. Please go ahead and share them in the comments below and I will get back to you. Again, thanks so much for watching. Please do hit the like and subscribe button, and until the next video, I will see you all very soon.